2022, really what we saw was people returning to using transit in a more meaningful way. I think they were coming out of most commuters and most people who were accessing transit networks had a couple of years of not really needing to or not wanting to use the networks in the way they traditionally had. And really in 2022, we started to see the recovery from an operational perspective, which is encouraging. I think what we're going to see more in 2023 is the continued integration of transit into the daily lives of people, and really starting to the market respond to that adaptation that we've seen in 2022 and prior. You know, we're starting to see more innovative integrated station designs. We've started to see, micro mobility. We're starting to see, the rollout and the delivery of mobility solutions that don't necessarily look like the normal transit solutions we've seen in the past, right? So that first mile, last mile problem, we've talked about it for a long time. I think 2023 is the year that we're going to start actually seeing projects start to really try and challenge and solve that issue. I think the other trend is we've got a real estate market that has got some volatility. We're starting to see, though, that the underlying fundamentals are still strong in that people prioritize being close to transit as a way of value protection or even value creation. And so, we're continuing to see developers want to prioritize transit connections as a key driver of value. And I think another trend that we're seeing from an infrastructure point of view is we're seeing more and more communities explore alternate fuel options as we move into a world of decarbonization. Traditionally, we've thought about transit planning as how do you move people from one place to another. What we're really starting to learn is that the stations and the access points to the transit network become really focal points for communities and how communities grow around them. And so, I think we need to build upon some of the good work that's already been done about thinking of an entire community that's going to go around these assets as they're delivered, and making sure that we're leveraging the best possible return on the investments that's being made on behalf of the owners. And to give some examples of that, we're sort of linking mobility, so your ability to travel, to things like healthcare outcomes, to things like affordable housing or attainable housing, employment options. These are desirable government priorities for many governments across Canada, and they need to be linked to the investments that are being made in transit.